of a more I thought of his stay. I didn't hear about jails. But here I am, strumming my guitar, telling tales. You see, I've been to a few in me time, let me share the one that'll make you laugh. Well, I've been down the Mountjoy and a Kilmainham too, where the walls are cold and the skies ain't so blue. But one night in Clonmel the story gets strange, picking wildflowers at 2 a.m. Now that's deranged. They're bound to get you 'cause they got their rules, and you go to Mountjoy where they ain't so cool. In Kilmainham you'll hear the past unfold, but in Clonmel's little jail his story was bold. I was walking down the road looking at the stars, thought I'd pick a daisy or two near a little pub's bar. A Garda car pulls up. "Oi, what are you doing?" I says, "Picking flowers, officer, just minding me own." He says, "Get in here, boy, no time to chat. You're picking daisies at 2, what's up with that?" Well, I couldn't explain it, no flowers could save, but off the Clonmel jail, that's where I misbehaved. They threw me in a cell, took me guitar and me pills, took me wallet and me keys and some of me thrills. They didn't even bother with me name or me face, just locked me up, left me in that cold, dark place. They're bound to get you 'cause they got their curfew, and you go to Mountjoy where the rules stick like glue. In Kilmainham you hear old rebels' tales, but in Clonmel City Jail the story derailed. They didn't ask me name, didn't care what I'd done, just tossed me in the drunk tank, no questions, no fun. They locked the door, gave me a sneer and left me to stew. Thought I was just another lad who had one too few. They're bound to get you 'cause they got their curfew, and you go to Mountjoy where the rules stick like glue. In Kilmainham you'll hear old rebels' tales, but in Clonmel City Jail me story derailed. Come morning light, they threw open your door, handed me back me things, but left me wanting more. Leveled a fine at 50 quid for me time, took me pills and shoved me out into the cool morning air. No apology, no word of remorse, just a pick, a flower and a crooked discourse. They're bound to get you 'cause they got their curfew, and you go to Mountjoy where the rules stick like glue. In Kilmainham you'll hear old rebels' tales, in Clonmel City Jail your story derailed. Well, they gave me back me pick and the flower I stole, but didn't bother to ask me name. What a hole. So if you're out there picking daisies, just be wise. But there's a Garda in Clonmel, he owes me 50 quid for the time I spent picking flowers and all that they did.
Yeah.